The Western and Southern Provincial Council elections are currently the most talked about topic in the political sphere.
Yes, when will the provincial councils be dissolved and when will the elections be called for?
Newsfirst takes a look.
At present, the posters and propaganda hoardings of candidates gearing up for the forthcoming Western and Southern provincial polls can be witnessed in almost every area of those respective provinces. The tenure of the Western Provincial Council will conclude in May this year, while the tenure of the Southern Provincial Council will come to an end in October. A provincial council can be dissolved when its tenure comes to an end. However, if the Chief Minister presents facts to the Governor and requests the Provincial Council to be dissolved, the Governor can take steps under the Constitution to dissolve the Provincial Council. Thereby, the Southern and Western Provincial Councils could be dissolved in the present context. The Provincial Council will operate officially until the 27th of May. The Governor will decide in the future about dissolving the Provincial Councils. Many say that it will take place on the 12th.
The Chief Minister has not made a request as yet. If he makes such a request, I will do the needful. We are prepared for an election at any given time. They might be of the view that the Southern Provincial Council will be dissolved soon.
The Western Provincial Council consists of 104 provincial councillors. 68 seats of the Provincial Council are occupied by the United People's Freedom Alliance, 30 by the United National Party, while the JVP and the SLMC hold 3 and 2 seats respectively. Meanwhile, the Southern Provincial Council comprises of 55 members and the seats are distributed as follows: 38 for the United People's Freedom Alliance, 14 for the United National Party and 3 for the JVP. The parties affiliated with the United People's Freedom Alliance have been informed to submit their nominations for each district before the 15th. During the previous elections, we did not nominate a chief ministerial candidate. We will adhere to the policy when it comes to the Western and Southern Provincial Councils. We have nominated Comrade Lal Kanta, member of the JVP Politburo, as the leader of the Western Provincial Council polls. Comrade Nalin Hevage will be named as the leader of the JVP for the Southern Provincial Council polls. The General Secretary of the Democratic Party, Anand Manavadu, says they are yet to name the main candidates for the 2 Provincial Council polls. Meanwhile, the General Secretary of the United National Party, Tissa Attanayaka, said that permission was received to create nomination boards for the polls at yesterday's working committee meeting, and interviews are underway in this regard. Despite an official date for the polls not being announced as yet, Minister Mahinda Yapa Abewardena made the following remarks recently.
We will hold elections on the 29th of March. The election system, where acts of violence and election fraud was carried out, is no more. Elect people who will not engage in acts of fraud. Choose the people that you elect wisely.
We spoke to the councillors. They consented that a decision should be taken by me. I am not concerned with deciding on a date. We hope to announce the day of dissolving the council by Saturday. First they said it was the 22nd. Now they are saying it is the 29th. It is the Elections Commissioner who decides on the date for the elections.